Part 7. The Second Sleep Approaches. Before I begin, child, understand this. Stories like this don't end. They simply move into the next room, waiting for you to follow. Everything before this moment, the sleepless, the symbols, the hum, the bodies that moved wrong, the shadows that no longer obeyed their owners, the places that remained awake, those were fragments, pieces, warnings, preparations. Phase 1 was the alignment. Now we speak of what comes after alignment, -- Phase 2, the return. And it is already happening, the countdown hidden in the hum. After isolating the coordinates, I revisited Jonas's final recording, my obsession ever since he vanished. I slowed the waveform down to 1/10 speed, then 100th. That's when I discovered something the division overlooked. Underneath the language, beneath the pulses, below the layered harmonics, was a rhythm, not random, not symbolic, a countdown. Each pulse was spaced at precise intervals, matching the Earth's rotational drift since the 3 nights. The countdown ends on a date only days from now, the same date marked on ancient artifacts bearing the sigil, the same date referenced in division files as projected reemergence, the same date carved in scratch marks on a stone recovered from a Siberian cave. A cave where 13 bodies were found positioned in a circle, heads tilted skyward, mouths frozen open as if in the middle of a chant. Those marks read, "They return when the quiet repeats." The quiet returns. In the last 9 days, the world has experienced unexplained micro-blackouts, sudden drops in REM activity in multiple countries, animals collapsing simultaneously in isolated incidents, people reporting déjà vu with increasing regularity, reflections flickering a fraction of a second off, shadows appearing longer at dawn and dusk, a rising hum beneath the threshold of human hearing, all pointing to one truth. The second silence is already building. The first time, it took 3 nights. This time, it will take minutes, seconds, a moment, enough for them to finish what they started, what they want. After compiling every detail, every anomaly, every shift in biology and physics, the purpose becomes disturbingly clear. The entities do not seek domination. They do not seek destruction. They seek integration, a merging of consciousness, a blending of perception, a joining of minds into a structure older than memory. The sleepless were prototypes, failed attempts, resistant nodes, rejected by the system. You and I, we are the compliant ones. We are the aligned. Do you understand the horror in that? Not that they changed the sleepless, but that they changed us, and we never noticed. We slept through it willingly. We surrendered without understanding we had surrendered, not because we were weak, but because they needed us, unaware. The human mind fights what it knows. It does not fight what it doesn't see happening. We did not see. We did not wake, and now they will return to complete the cycle. Jonas's last message. There was one more detail in Jonas's final recording, one that chilled me more than the countdown, more than the language, more than the coordinates. A whisper, a human whisper, not his voice, not any voice I recognized, a voice speaking in a near-silent tremor layered beneath the hum, a warning. I enhanced it until the distortion cleared, until the words became unmistakable. They left something inside us. Not infection, not possession, instruction, a seed of resonance, a pattern in the neural pathways, a dormant frequency waiting to be activated when the hum returns in its full strength. Every human who slept during the 3 nights carries it, including you, including me. Jonas was the anomaly because he woke too soon. He saw too much. His mind wasn't synchronized with the rest of us. He wasn't taken because he was dangerous to them. He was taken because he was incompatible. But the aligned, the compliant, the ones who slept quietly through all 3 nights, we are the ones they will come for. The approaching moment. In the last hour alone, I felt the vibrations growing stronger. The same pressure behind my eyes that woke me on the 3rd night. The same faint distortion at the edges of my vision. The same cold weight in my bones. It is beginning. I hear it. The hum is returning. Quiet. In the distance, like something vast is inhaling in preparation for another global exhale. A silence is gathering on the horizon, not the silence of fear, the silence of invitation. My final warning. I don't know if we will survive this. I don't know if there is survival in the sense we understand it. The division believed this was inevitable. Ancient cultures believed it was cyclical. The entities themselves seem patient, beyond time, beyond mortality. But before the second sleep begins, before the hum reaches its full amplitude, before consciousness dims across the world once more, I need you to consider a final question, not as a listener, but as someone who will soon decide whether to resist or surrender. If something ancient and incomprehensible reached into your mind once and now reaches again to finish its work, do you believe your humanity is strong enough to refuse it a second time? Stay awake as long as you can, child, for the world will not remain awake much longer.